welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making one of my absolute favorite cuts of beef ever, picanha. If you don't know what that is, it's a super juicy, super flavorful cut that is really popular in Brazil. And today I'm showing you exactly how I make it in the smoker. It's simple, delicious, and it really don't need fancy ingredients to make the taste amazing. So let's get into it. So this right here is picanha. You recognize it by its thick cap on the top. This fat is gold. It keeps the meat juicy and adds a ton of flavor while it cooks. The key thing with the picanha is do not remove the fat cap. We are going to score it, season it, and let the smoker do the magic. I'm not doing a heavy trim here because there's not a lot of fat on this one. So if there's any loose or hanging bits, you can clean that up. But we want to keep the most of its fat. I just finished the scoring on the fat cap in a crosshatch pattern. You want to cut through the fat but not into the meat. This helps the fat render and lets the seasoning get in there. For seasoning, I like to keep it simple. Picanha doesn't need much. I'm just using salt, that's it. If you want, you can do a compound butter that also makes it come out delicious. While I have the seasoning sitting on the meat, I'm getting the grill ready. I like to shake the ash compartment and remove all the old stuff that it's in there to come with the fresh one. Here I'm using just a regular lump charcoal, but if you prefer, you can use wood or whatever fits you better. Now I'm setting my smoker to preheat at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going for a low and slow cook first to get that smoky flavor and keep everything juicy. I'm placing the picanha on the smoker fat side up, so as the fat renders, it bastes the meat. I also like to put the griddle in the smoker already so it starts preheating because we're gonna need that later on. And now is the moment that you can also add any sides that you're planning on doing. Here I have just corn with olive oil and salt and some washed sweet potato. While this cooks, try not to open the smoker too much. Let the heat and smoke do their thing. Now I let this smoke for about an hour and then I flip it so the fat is facing down. Now we want the internal temperature for the picanha to hit about 120 to 125 degrees for a medium rare. Once we hit that internal temperature, we're gonna set it aside and bump up that temperature. And now we're going to sear it. This step is super important. This is what gives us that beautiful crust on the outside. Here I'm using a really hot cast iron pan or a hot grill, and just about 1 to 2 minutes per side, including the fat cap, until we get that nice crust. Now look at that. This is where the magic happens. Now we let this rest for about 10 minutes. Do not skip this. It keeps all the juice inside the meat. When slicing picanha, I like to slice against the grain into nice thin slices. And look at that, juicy, tender, and perfect. This is unreal, super juicy, super flavorful, and honestly way easier than people think. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you want more smoker recipes like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.